Good morning, y'all. This is very rare. I decided to vlog this morning, a day in a life of an amputee. Why? Well, I'll show y'all. So I clocked in one day at work and heard a snap, you all, and I'm like, what is that? So it stayed in place because of the covering and the foam on it. And by the time I got home to really look at it, hunty, my whole foot snapped off. Okay. So as you can see, I broke my foot. And I know y'all like, that's crazy. It's not the first time I've broken something. I've actually broke the whole hydraulic unit in my knee portion and had to have it replaced by warranty and all that. And how did I broke it? You know, just having a high activity level, which I never think is a bad thing. So I'm sitting on the end of my bed because my liners, the socks like liners, I washed them last night. And I had to struggle walk to the kitchen to put them in the dryer. Like I had to just sit my leg in my leg and struggle walk to put them in the dryer. This is the plastic liner. Okay, this is going to be like the most important thing. You have to put that on first, then put on the socks, and then you can put on your leg. So I know y'all asking like, well, where is your leg? Right here. This hydraulic part. Normally, like if you looking at me, like you can't tell this because this is normally covered like with flesh tone skin like this, but we had to take it apart and get all that cushion out there because the foot actually broke off. So I'm going to see a new prosthesis today. I have two of them that I'm toying between who I want to see. But in the meantime, I'm just sitting here on the end of my bed watching YouTube because I can't go nowhere. I can't move. So I let some sunlight in. I'm sitting here enjoying my iced coffee versus hot coffee, y'all. And enjoying some ladies on the YouTube thread. Like I said, I can't move. I can't really do anything because hopping around on your quote-unquote good foot is not recommended because you could easily blow out your knee or sprain your good foot, and we don't want that. So I'm gonna just enjoy YouTube and pick this back up when I get ready. I have a couple of appointments today. I'm trying to go couponing, y'all. I gotta get this leg thing resolved because the show must go on. I gotta work tomorrow too. Okay, you know, it could be very easily to sit home and just collect your disability and this and that. But Sneiko is a hustler. I'm a worker, okay? So I'm starting being a pharmacy technician at Walgreens coming up and still working at Victoria's Secret. So I get this. So remember I was telling y'all like I have like all these smell good sets, and you all Victoria's Secret, we had our semi-annual sale and all these lotion and sprays were like $3.99. Bath and Body's our sister store, so they had them dirt cheap as well. Well, I had this notion of like, you know, sending out some goodies just to some ladies who I dealt with, but honey, those good deeds were very unappreciative, and let's just say lesson learned. We ain't gonna talk about that. In the thunder and rain, you stare into my eyes. I can feel your hand. So while my coffee scrub is on my face, I know y'all like coffee. Yeah, let me zoom in a little bit closer. So I like to take the coffee that I brewed that morning. I don't do it every morning, but I mix it with my vitamin C facial wash. It just gives your skin such a fresh, revitalizing look. And if you did not know, caffeine is what's used to depuff. So I definitely pack it on under the eyes. And when you depuff, it's like you're eliminating dark circles, fine lines, and all that. Most concealers have caffeine in it if y'all don't know it, and especially the ones that tingle that says they depuff. I guarantee you caffeine is in it.
So these are the socks here that I wash on them. You'll see like this is a number 3, like this is a 3-ply. I think this is a 5-ply. The thicker the socks they hold on, the better. But in actuality, you shouldn't have to wear this much socks. I even have them in black. But that's because I haven't had a new measurement and set up in 3 years. And that's what I'm getting ready to do, is go be resizing all that. So this is what my legs looks like. My leg looks like. This is a hydraulic unit. Like you can hear the air pumping in it. This one helps you a lot. Because say if you trip and fall, you got the ability to catch yourself because it doesn't go down to the ground that fast. And it has been a long time since I actually seen what this looked like. Because like I said, I had a covering that went over this that kind of looked like my legs. So this really hardly ever gets seen. Lots of times when you see someone with a prosthetic unit, well, no, you see somebody missing a limb and they don't have a prosthetic unit, and you might ask them questions and they say, well, you know, I've been an amputee for 10 years, 15 years. There's 2 reasons why you may not see them with a prosthetic unit. First of all, they're very expensive. The one I have on the hydraulic unit is $40,000. No, I take that back. It's $20,000, you all. And if you have no insurance, if you find an agency that's going to work with you, and by the time they get you approved for Medicaid, Medicare, you're going to get a starter leg, which is not the best, but you're going to be in a position to, you got to work with what you have. You understand? Like, you can't be picky, you can't be choosy, because something is better than nothing. But you do find a lot of people that they'll stay wheelchair bound because these are not the easiest things to maneuver. Even for me, since 2013, it gets better. Like, it's easy for me now, but in the beginning it wasn't, y'all. And that's only because my insurance did not cover any physical therapy. So when people ask me, well, how did you learn how to walk? I had to teach myself. It's a matter of getting this thing fitted correctly. And even with me having weight loss surgery, when your weight goes up, your weight goes down, all that plays a part in how you walk and your setup on what you have on your leg. That's why I said I haven't had a new setup since 2015. So insurance only pays for certain things like every 2 years. So what's going on with me now is, with my 2 jobs, my activity level is so high that I have to move up to the next one. Like a microprocessor is something that they're probably not going to pay for, but more than likely I could trade this one in and pay the difference. How I even got this one is, you know, the guy who I was dating, my boyfriend at the time, his boss was very generous and was like, we'll get her what she need. Because my insurance that I had through my job, which was at a major hospital, you all, that insurance plan was so crappy. So, you know, and I'm on my 3rd unit. So I'm too independent to be wheelchair bound. But for those who are, I don't judge them because it's not easy. But one thing my prosthesis told me is, the more you wear it, the more it'll feel like yours. So now I can get up in the morning and throw it on in 5 minutes and just go. But a lot of people can't do that. So, you know, that's why you don't judge. You never know what a person's mental is. You never know how their headspace is. Like this morning, I wanted to just jump up and go, but I had to wash these last night. So I had to wait until they dry. I had to put on the leg without the liner and hop to the kitchen. Like, it could be a lot. And if you don't have kids in the house to yell for, to do this and do that, and somebody in the house with you, how does it get done? You know, I'm a Lone Ranger over here, but I don't complain, and I just make shit happen. Blessings. That's what it's called. Blessings. 2, I would have to transfer everything over to North Carolina to get North Carolina plates. 3, I don't want to do that because they still do car inspection, all kind of other things, and I ain't got time for all that. So if I don't got one, I'll walk from my parking space and just let that be that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
right.
let me get your socket.
Okay.
I gotta set it up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Getting ready to try on my new socket. Y'all can't see me. Hopefully this will fit. This is the bars, the parallel bars that you practice walking in, but let's just see how the socket. When I tell you, you gotta protect your happy, which how it was a group of girls that got together who all was amputees, and I thought they were cool girls and all that, and we would talk all the time. Girl, we met up in Florida after we got back. So nobody, didn't want to talk to me, and I was like, well, shit, I don't know what I did. One of the girls told me, girl, when you left, you know, it was so much being said. You think you this, you think you that. Because I was the only one who worked, who did makeup and such and such and such and such. And y'all had more expensive, better legs than me. Y'all wasn't utilizing them shit. That ain't my fault. So you know what I did? Okay, I don't talk to y'all. Y'all don't talk to me. At this point, we're beefing for. What the fuck we gonna do? Kick each other? I don't got time.
Child, when they heard they had beef with me, I was like, beef? Now the handicapped people know they need to stop.
What my new molding is looking like. Well, this is not the permanent one. Is this permanent?
Oh no, this is the test socket.
Okay.
So we're set up to build about 2 of these if we have to.
Oh, okay.
To make you the perfect fit.
Wow, you can tell that's super smaller than what I had, but I guess with weight change, I had a change since 2015. Okay, so we got some kind of adjustments to do, y'all.
Right here.
My old baby is just laying on the floor, y'all. She all battered and bruised. But I just love her to death because I know how to maneuver her, you know? Damn. R.I.P. to the whole. I have to sit here until they come back to take measurements. Which I'm a size 8 foot, so that has to be precise. And I had an elevated ankle where I could wear like a 2-inch wedge. So it's going to be important for me to get what I had. That foot that I have now, the replacement foot, that's a flat foot, and I don't like it.
So my audio was so distorted in this clip, and I was saying, as you can see, I made it out the grocery store, out the doctor's office safely, and went to pick up some of my coupon goodies, even after all that I went through today. Remember, hustlers grind, haters whine. You can do anything you put your mind to, no matter what. Thank you always for rocking with me, and I will see you all on the next video.